Good evening, everyone. Here we are. Let us burn. Let us connect. Let's see what's happening. Yes, Sue Helen. It's been a while. How are we? It's May. Are you in Melbourne? Are you going to Greece? Let's see. Collecting. Just doing some clearing. Focus on what you want to release. Focus on what you want to shift. Energy is shifting. Hello, Rochelle. Let's burn. Because we need to burn and clear. Beautiful. How was your week? What's been happening? Avi, all the way from New York. Hello. How are we? Let us just clear a little bit and start to shift the energy. Having a pretty epic session today. מה שלומך? Hello, Sandra. Sandy. Shifting the energy, moving, holding space for a minute or two. Take a few deep breaths, just, we are here. Everything is okay, we are here. So we are shifting the energies. Connect through. Ready to shift, ready to grow, ready to move. Because this is what it's about today. Shifting the energies with that little inner peacefulness. The subject today is about feminine energy. It's about the mother within, the feminine within, all the energies. How are you, Sandra? How have you been? Avi, מה שלומך, יקירי? Moving and shifting. That's why I don't buy. They're too complicated. There's nothing like the loose leaves. So much easier to burn. Here we go. And some Palo Santo. Burning down the house. So, how have you been? How's been your relationship? Tell me about your relationship with your mom. Has it been a good relationship? Has it been challenging? Hi, Shona. Here's a little bit. Smoke. Relationship with the mother is always complicated. Hi, beautiful. Angel. Hi. I'm glad everyone are coming through. Here we go. I think as well part of the internet, because of the weather, it's been a little bit challenging. So yes, call mom today. Well, for me, mom is 10 years. In a week, it's going to be 10 years for my mom passing. So yes. And remember, it doesn't matter male and female. Hi, Nikki. Good. I'm seeing you from the other place. With a mother, you know, we all came from one. We all brought in through that feminine energy. And as soon as we are connecting through that strong connection, everything is coming through. Everything, your activation. Teresa, is that you from Brisbane? I don't know if that's who you are. Kot Sifas, Teresa. And sometimes we have all these patterns that came through. So remember, we have, well, one of the things as well that I explained with kinesiology is we have the DNA of the body of mom and dad, but we have the DNA of the soul. And this is one epic part that we are connecting through. And when we are connecting through the DNA of the soul, we're actually clearing our soul, neshama, our origins. When we are clearing as well the mom and dad, then we are clearing, hello Adina, we are clearing our ancestors, but our ancestors of our families. So it depends where we came, how we came, this is what we're doing. Today, what we are shifting and moving is those energies that brings us into that pain, into that parts within ourselves that we are not really ready, willing, or able to shift and to move. So last Tuesday, I have completed to teach my course for this round of the 28 lessons in self-mastery. And one of the things that came through, yes, but I'm going to talk about it in a second, Shona. One of the things that came through is how much that divine masculine and feminine are tying in together no matter what is happening to us in our body. We are it. We are that yin and yang. We are that connection and collection of all the experiences that came through. Now, what are you willing to do with that? How are you willing to clear, to shift, and to move the things? So Shona here is writing, her mom is in heaven, but then she wished she was a better daughter. Well, you know, to be a better daughter, you can speak to your mom now. You can speak to your mom. I know that it's not the same, but as I said, like for me, the 13th is going to be, it's going to be 10 years for the passing of my mom. However, what we are doing here, hi Gerard, what we are doing here within the physical will always be part of that external. So you never have the regret. You effed up, okay. You can't keep looping and looping. We need to shift that energy. We need to move that for whatever it is. Because we are the one who is responsible. We are the one who is responsible for the regulation of our nervous system. So if we're going to be there and blame, even if it's rightfully, but blame it, it's very hard. So the more that you can connect and give yourself permission to actually balance yourself and bring your energy to who you are, to your true alignment of your soul, everything within you will just shift. Okay? We don't have to be a victim. We don't have to blame. We don't have to have the guilt. We are connected to the Creator. We are connected to that creation, and we are that creation. Every breath that you take is filling your whole body with purity, with love, or with anger. You know the story about the two wolves. The grandson sits with his grandpa and he says to him, Grandpa, I don't know what to do. I feel like I have two wolves within me. One wolf is loving and happy and full of joy, and the other one is angry and upset and growling and so not pleasant. And they're fighting, Grandpa, who will win? And what does the grandpa says? The one that you will feed will win. So who are you going to feed? The blame, the shame, the regret, or the ability, despite the pain, to connect and to collect and to lift yourself up? Does that make sense? You are the one who's going to decide how your life is going to look. So we wrote here a couple of points. How many moms were actually available? If you're a mom, or parents in that case, were you available for your children? Were you available? Was your mom available for you? Right? Were they busy in working? Were they busy in trying to nurture? Today I had a client and she is 3.5 years younger than her sister, but the sister was not well. So the client had to be the good girl, had to be the one who will always be the successful one, had to be the one that the parents don't have to worry about. But by being that, she couldn't feel or express or feel who she really is or explore who she really is because she was constantly busy in doing. And that's part of that mother's womb. So when you are connecting, when you are feeling, does any of you had that? A sibling, older or younger, that you had to take care of? This is interesting. Did you have any of that? Exactly. You're too kind, Shona. So, my mom left me when I was 3 months because they went on a holiday. And guess what? 1970, they don't really take the baby to the holiday. You might not go to the holiday, but she needed to go to the holiday. And apparently I cried for a whole week. But would that be detachment? Would that be separation? Who knows? And you know what? Who cares? I'm 55. Here I am, trying to do the best that I can for my child as I can. Am I a perfect mom? No. Am I trying to give it a go? 100%. But it doesn't come with a script. So whomever is a parent here, it doesn't come with a script. So May is Mother's Day, September is Father's Day. We are all parents. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I will repeat it again in September in a different way, because are you willing, ready, and able to take responsibility? To take responsibility for your inner child and to take responsibility for you as a parent. This is one of the main things within your energy and within your body. So if you are always beautiful, Shona, beautiful, write to me as well. Write me a little bit. If you were to look at yourself in the energy of judgment, you will never grow. You will never be that extra person or extra energy that you need, right? Does that make sense? So I need you to give yourself that boost of joy, of love, of energy, to take yourself out into that joy, to take yourself out into that joy. Does that make sense? Because your nervous system is reacting to any of these activities, and that is the big problem, right? So if you had to be the good child, are you a person, a people pleaser? Are you always connecting through the negative or through the positive? Do you have to make sure that everything and everyone are okay? What does it make from you? So as you are connecting to who and what you are, this is where you need to give yourself permission to shine your light. And as soon as you're shining your light, everything is opening. Hi, Ilan. Baruch haba Melbourne. Emily, you're back from wherever you were in the world, because it looks amazing. So once that we are working from guilt, once that we are working from that part of people pleasing, we are not actually living our life for ourselves. So I invite us all to disconnect from that energy that debilitates you, to forgive yourself truly on everything that you feel that you have been imprinted from your mom. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? Make sense? Any questions? How is it working for you? Now, if we're all around the same age, or if our parents were, or the grandparents, I'm sure that they were in one of the wars. I'm sure. Because there were so many wars, unfortunately, at the beginning of the century, or mid last century. And part of that energy is about giving ourselves that permission to stop that war, right? Hi, Suze. To stop the war and to shine our light no matter what. And as soon as you do that, everything will start to shine back to you. Does that make sense? So once that we are stopping the people pleasing, once that we are regulating the nervous system, once that we, hi Su Cheng, once that we are reminding ourselves that you are enough, it's like it's never enough, but it is enough. Because it's never enough according to which standard, according to where do you stand, according to whose parameters, right? Did you have to be a lawyer or a doctor or an accountant without mentioning religion? And suddenly you became an artist or a teacher or a healer or as such. Like, it's very different, right? So are you following your own pathway, or are you following someone else's pathway? Are you there to please your parents and to do a profession that is not really aligned with your soul? Are you just working to earn money? So whatever it is that you're doing, it's time for you to see if it's aligned. Now, let's say that you are working with a job that doesn't agree with you or is not aligned with you, then is it a career or is it just a job to make money so you can go and do the courses or do your passions, whether it's hiking or whether it's, I don't know, pottery or painting or singing or dancing, as long as you don't forget yourself, as long as you're trying and exploring so many beautiful things. So, yes. Now, when you do love your mom, when you do love the essence, when you do love that expectations of yours that you will be to that level, well, you're not really, because you can only be you. You can have memories. Like 2 days ago, after my massage, I was like, I really need chicken soup. I really miss my mom. I want my mom's chicken soup. Now, is it my mom's chicken soup? No. But is it based on? Yes. Inspired by? Yes. And then it's my mom's and her mom and her mom and her mom. Why? It's a traditional Yemenite chicken soup, with the traditional spices that I, declare and bring from Israel. Declare. So it's like, why not to shine your light? Why not to create your own version based on that? And this is where I would love you to start to find your own expression. Okay? I have something very naughty to say. When my daughter decided to be a vegetarian, all I can tell you, I can, darling. All I can tell you is that the first thing, guilt comes with that. What? You're not going to eat your grandma's chicken soup? I remember I said it and I laughed. And I said, it was typical guilt. And I said it to her. So this is part of those imprinting. This is part of that energy. Hi, Nicole. This is part of that energy that you need to sometimes laugh about, But a chicken soup is a traditional imprint, She stopped being vegetarian. It's fine. She can do what she wants. I'm not telling her. But she was 12. And I thought it was important. But we're not going to go there now. But we still have a good laugh about it. And one day she will learn how to make it. And when she'll have her kids, she'll be able to do it herself, right? Because this is what it's about. So what are the stresses that you feel that you have with your mom? Or what are the stresses that you feel that you have conquered with your mom? Now that you're older, even after they've passed away, Even after, exactly right. Even after they have passed away, what is the guilt or the regret? Can we shift it? Would you like me to do a little process about relaxing it, and then we can relax a little bit the nervous system? Is there something that you always wanted to tell your mom, or something that she put up with so much, so you have inner guilt of, oh dear, you put her through the ringer, huh? Yes. What if we will just release it and shift it and let it go? Shall we do that? And I have one very alive candle here. It's like ta 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 ta. I don't know if it's my mom or if anyone for you, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. If any of you want to come to the meditation spiritual Sunday, I've actually put here dates until the end of the year. And the TMJ, it will be every 2 months. So 17th of May, 19th of May, and then it will be in July and September and November. And this will be every month, one Sunday. And then I'm so happy with the posters. Thank you, Brenda. And Uluru, who is coming with me to Kululu? Kululu, Uluru. I need a photographer. If you know any photographer that would love to come to Uluru and do a little collab, please send them my way. So Uluru on the 27th to the 31st of August, and it is it's going to be a full moon, so it's a Virgo, but full moon in Pisces. And the funny thing is that it's actually my first wedding anniversary. It's very funny. Anyway, so let us clear. Do you want to clear some guilt? Let us do some guilt and let us shift it. Hello to those who just joined us. Let us start. So if you have any guilt, shame, blame, things that you wanted to say, things that you couldn't say, and things that were not told to your mom, whether she's with us or not, in person or in spirit, why don't we now shift it? What do you reckon? Shall we shift it now? If you do, give me thumbs up or a love heart. And what we're going to do, I am actually going to ask you to invite your mom, whether she's with us or not, in person or in spirit, and I want you to tell her, and if you are a mom or a dad, I want you to, and you have children and you want to tell them, tell them. So I'm going to start with you aligned. Then you are speaking to your mom and then to the whole energy above. Does that make sense? Let's clear some mother DNA. So please, let's do that. So I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. You're breathing in all the way down to your tummy. And you're breathing out all the way out. Every time that you breathe in white light. And every time that you breathe out, you let go of all the stress. Breathing in white light, breathing out all the stress. And I would like you to stand, sit, lie down in a beautiful, beautiful place. By the beach, by the energy. Shifting the energy. And invite your mom to come in physical or in spirit. And you either forgive her or you ask for forgiveness. It doesn't matter, because you'll do the next one after. You're bringing it in, bringing it out, standing in front of her and saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was hard. I'm sorry I was naughty. I'm sorry I was the good child. I'm sorry I didn't speak. I'm sorry if I said too much. It doesn't matter. Let it be. You're bringing in all this energy. You are shifting it away. You're saying whatever you want to say and you couldn't say. And bring it on. Now take it to the next level. Take it to the DNA. You're taking it to the DNA. You're shifting it. You're moving it. You're asking for forgiveness. You are forgiving. You're just as equal. Your soul is as equal. You came here for that experience, and you are now releasing and aligning your soul with this experience. You're almost there. Time now to release this energy, transmute it into the light, and say thank you for the lesson. Keep going. Shift the energy. Now release all your burdens from all the DNA. You just need to say it. You don't have to worry about it. And then I release all the burden from my soul DNA. I'm giving myself permission to shine my light. And as you do this, if you have children, release the burden from the generation down. You're shifting it, you are moving it, it's clearing. And now, with this alignment, you're giving yourself the freedom to shine your light fully. So let's do that. Beautiful. And when you're ready, come back to your body. Move your hands and feet a little bit. And remember that now you can shine your light in the most aligned way. And your whole energy is transforming. Here, I can feel my crown. How does it feel? Tell me how you are. You raised your awareness. Can you write to me how you're feeling if you were able to see something? It is like clearing and shifting so much, isn't it? How does it feel? Calm, that's good. Relax, that's good. Hey, Deidre, just finished the meditation, but you can watch it. So as we are clearing all this guilt and shame and blame from our mother, and potentially as well from the kids that we are dealing with, right? We are now giving ourselves permission. Clear, that is good, very good. We are now giving ourselves permission to actually be aligned with our own style. You know, you saw a lot of layers peeling off you, shedding into the light. Exactly right. So when you are starting to align yourself into the light, everything is moving because you're here for you, for your alignment, for your mission, for your things that you needed to do. And that is that inner part. Remember, you can always go back to these ones and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sharon Tal, the Soul Alchemist. And that is there. That's why I'm using 3 phones: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And that is where we are moving and everything. Now, sometimes people don't like their mom, and that is as well, can be. However, when we don't like or when we reject, what we resist persists, remember? So this is where you need to give yourself that permission to shift the light, the energy, everything. And it is like, why not? Why not to shine your light? Why not to be the best version of yourself? This is your responsibility. Well, do you want to come back again and repeat the same story? No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay? So this is where we have to move. So do you have any questions so far? For those who just joined us, just watch the meditation again. Remember, we are forgiving, releasing, and letting go of everything to do with what is not aligning, whether it's with our mom or grandma or ancestors. This is the DNA of the body. As well, we have the DNA of the soul, where we are connecting to our soul mission. As well, we have the child, we have that children, if you have any, that are potentially experiencing your motherhood or your parenthood, if there are males here. We are connecting to that to empower all this energy. All this energy. Stay, Emily. I'm doing readings in a second. So the more that you are connecting, thank you so much, Joe. You're very kind. The more that you are connected into your energy and aligned, no one else can move you from who you are and what you are. And that is a very big difference. So as I said, for those who just joined, Uluru, 27th to the 31st of August, talk to me, unbelievable. And we have the TMJ every 2 months that will be on the 19th and the 17th, the Spiritual Sunday. And as you know, about 90% of the body muscle, nerves, and ligament go through the jaw. And that is the big, big difference. All right. Any questions so far? Yasu, Mr. Costa. All right. So from my deck of cards, from Survive to Thrive, yours truly, who would like a card? Instagram, Facebook, who would like a card? Let's see, where do we start? Where do we go? Who's saying yes, please? Who's saying first? I cannot see a yes or request. If you want a card, just tell me. Shona, you're very kind. Thank you. Correct. Opa, Joe is the first one that says, oh, no. Okay, very good. Beautiful. Starting with Facebook, that was the first one that came up. Joe, you're the first one. Then I'll come back. Joe, are you feeling stuck a little bit? I want you to say, I'm now free from any sticky situation and I choose to fly. I am free to fly. That is amazing. Nikki, the card for you is balance. The card for you is balance. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. I am now in balance in every area of my life. Beautiful. Suzanne, are you okay? Are you feeling better? Your card is integration. I now choose to live my integrated life to the fullest potential. Hallelujah. Beautiful. Angel, the card for you, darling, is exhausted. Are you exhausted? my sweet. So my energy is vitalized. I now choose to rest and replenish my mind, body, and soul. And Francis, the card for you is enlightenment. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Beautiful. You're welcome. And my card is heart center. I am now willing, ready, and able to connect myself and the world through my heart. So that is amazing. Let's go for a second to Insta. Sandra, you were the first one. You're welcome. Time to rest. Trace. Sandra, the card for you is refresh. Press the refresh button, huh? Every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. Much better than you, or much better thank you, Suze? Sue Chang, the card for you is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. To accept myself and others. Emily, the card for you. Bum, bum, bum. Emily, are you feeling trapped? Where are you? I'll save, cut the cords. I no longer feel trapped. I am now free to shine my light. Hallelujah. Buffa. Costa. Yasu, yasu, Costa. Inner beauty. Your card is inner beauty. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. Nicole, the card for you is letting go and confident. Letting go and confident. Thank you, Nikki. As I let go of my fears, I find my confidence. I now enjoy being the amazing person that I truly am. Being the amazing person that I truly am. Amanda, your card is embrace. Embrace. What are we embracing? You're welcome, Suze. I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into all positive expression. Perfection. And for Amy, the card is revive and balance. Revive and balance. I am now willing, ready, and able to grow. I am now willing, ready, and able to grow. Mishka, the card for you is self-blame. Is there any self-blame there? Let's shift it, okay? I want you to say, I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. To have love for myself and others. Shona, the card for you is lightening up. Lightening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone else that need a card? Anyone else that I haven't given a card? I'm going to do one more. Strengthening and free. I want everyone to say, if we can, the war is over and I am now free. The war is over and I am now free. And that is very, very powerful. Because this card is actually saying to your nervous system to relax. And you know, I've recorded something yesterday, and it's like there are single moms, there are parents, mom married, there are pet moms, there are wannabe moms, there are VIP moms, there are IVF, not VIP. We are always IVF. We are always VIP. IVF moms, there are, you know, wannabe moms, there are moms in heaven, there are moms, you know, wherever, stranded, everything. Remember, Shine that love from your heart. Allow yourself to be the joy that you are. Give yourself permission to be that joy that you are. I want you to say, let's say something really nice. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. To have and be the joy in my life. Do we have any questions? So what we spoke about today, and if you just joined us, just watch it again or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sharon Tal, the Soul Alchemist. Give yourself permission to shift that energy. Don't have any anger. Release it. Transmute it and transform it. They didn't know any better. We don't always know better. But what we do know that we have good intentions. And once that you have these good intentions, you can actually give yourself permission to forgive yourself, you know. This week, something very interesting happened. I had a meeting in relation to the Royal Commission submissions, and it actually put me in PTSD, and my whole energy has shifted. And remember how I'm in the process of shedding weight, and I've already shed like 2 and a bit? Boom, 2 and a bit jumped on me again within overnight. Nothing to do with food, cortisol. So energy and hormones and stress, horrible. So just give yourself permission to always relax and to shift the energy. And this is where it is your responsibility to actually regulate your nervous system. If you can't do it, contact me, talk to me, find materials, watch even that. Again, it is you who is connected and responsible for your own, on your own energies. And this is where we need to take things a little bit more serious in relation to ourselves. To be there, to connect, to feel what is aligned with you, what is aligned with each and every one of us, to bring that authenticity. And it's something that you can't explain. You either have it or not. You either have it or not. And the only way to have it is to be it. Okay? There's no explanation. How to be authentic. On it or not. Don't be a pleaser. Well, there's some things that you don't do. Don't be a pleaser. Don't minimize yourself. Don't overemphasize yourself. Just be who you are. Do what you want to do. Right? Because you are the one who needs that light shining from you. Does that make sense? And this is where everything is coming through to who you are and what you are. Okay? So again, for the 3rd time, and I'm done. TMJ, Spiritual Sunday, and Uluru. Talk to me about all of this. I'm here for you. I really want to see it happening. I really want to, it's going to be phenomenal. I've changed. Usually we used to do the camels at sunset. We're going to do camels and sunrise. It's going to be so epic. Full moon and sun together, sitting in this beautiful energy. All right. So if you don't have any questions, love you too, Shona. I will see you next week, I believe, or those of you who are coming for session through the week, or I'll still speak to you for next week. It's all good. And I'm sending you love and light and wishing us all a wonderful weekend. And even if you don't celebrate Mother's Day, celebrate the inner feminine, because this is what's important. It's about your femininity. Femininity is it doesn't matter male or female. It's your wisdom. It's your intuition. It's your sharpness of feeling through the gut what's really happening. It's having that extra sense of joy connected to you no matter what you do. And that is what it's about. Okay? Love you all. Take care. Be well.